Okay, I cannot wait to bring in our coin expert and specialist to dive into this, because this truly is a rare opportunity that you are picking up. This is the first day of issue, limited edition of the Silver Eagle that was struck in 2020. Yeah, MS70, it is the highest grade that you can find in a coin, done by ANACS. And I'm really excited because this is actually the last year that you'll be able to get this type 1 of the Silver Eagle. But not only are you getting this, we are giving you this beautiful, you see it in the photo there, this beautiful wood window box to display it, to keep it safe. You get a certificate of authenticity. And for our today's special, you are also getting 2 grading certificates to ANACS. With the box alone and the grading certificates, that's a $62 value in itself. And our guests will dive into those grading certificates because you get 2 of them. So that gives you the opportunity to send about 2 coins that you have to get them graded if you like. And then I can't wait until we dive into this picture. This is a very special picture to talk about the discovery of the today's special that we were able to bring to you. We always have one in December. It sold out with Suzanne Runyon and with Mike, our specialist. Now we have a unique opportunity because Mike found this and he was like, you know what, we need to give people the opportunity to get this because this is an amazing and rare discovery. So let's dive in with our coin expert. He's our resident numismatist, Mike Mazak, who's joined us on the phone. Hello, Mike.
How you doing? Everything good?
Everything is well, Mike, and I'm so excited. Just like when I called you on the phone last night before we launched the Today Special, I'm really excited to work with you for the first time because, you know, in a sense, we're all kind of coin collectors, right? If you've ever picked up a coin on the ground and you're like, I'm gonna hold on to this, you're a collector.
Yeah, exactly, and that's really what it comes down to. If you've ever traveled and brought home change from where you went, you're a coin collector. If you ever took something out of your pocket change and said, that looks interesting, you're a coin collector. If your mother or father or grandfather or grandmother or aunt or uncle or anybody gave you a coin and you saved it, you're a coin collector. As a matter of fact, according to the United States government, 76% of Americans consider themselves to be coin collectors. Wow. I challenge you to find anything that that Americans agree on at a rate of 76% other than life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and coin collecting. And this is emblematic of that. We're in a very unique place in terms of numismatically, in terms of from a collecting standpoint, in terms of a silver standpoint. The United States Mint, the single most popular coin made by the United States Mint is the American Silver Eagle. It's the most popularly collected silver coin on the planet today.
Wow.
And when President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1985, and they started making the Silver Eagle in 1986, it's looked exactly like this. It hasn't changed at all. In late 2019, the United States government announced that they were going to change the design of the American Silver Eagle. That is cataclysmic. You have to understand it's literally, for me certainly, once in a lifetime opportunity. They changed it after 35 years, and by law they can't change it for another 25. So I'm going to get one shot at this Silver Eagle change. So when they announced that in 2019, we thought that change would take place at the beginning of 2021 with the new design. The fact of the matter is in between was 2020. And 2020 changed a lot of plans for everybody and everything. And numismatically, the United States Mint had to shut down the San Francisco Mint, had to shut down the West Point Mint. The Philadelphia Mint was working at incredibly reduced capacity.
Wow.
And so because of that, they said we can't launch the 2021 Eagle. We can't launch the 2021 Eagle at the beginning of 2021. So we're going to do it halfway through the year.
Oh.
So what that creates is they have to release this old design, what we call the classic design, the Type 1 design. They have to release that for the first 6 months of the year. Well, what this has been, since this is the last coin in this incredible legacy of American Silver Eagles that has been going for 3.5 decades, you've created one of the most incredible collectibles that the United States Mint has ever made in terms of demand, in terms of selling, in terms of everything else. The problem is, of course, all of the same things that were happening in 2021 are still or in 2020 are starting to happen and continuing to happen in 2021. Reduced production at the mints. And so they're only going to make this last coin in the series for 6 months. And the fact is they made it for 60 months. They couldn't make enough coins. Wow. There are shortages everywhere in the marketplace. Now, we bought a lot of coins because we had already planned long before all of this that we were going to have our today's special value. So we bought, and that was the one in December. So we bought literally tons of silver. And when I say, I don't mean metaphorically tons, okay? I mean literal tons. And you're seeing that picture right there is nearly a ton of silver in the background. We buy silver by the pallet, directly from what are called the authorized purchasers. The United States Mint does not sell these coins directly to the public. They only sell them through a series of authorized purchasers. So what's happened is there's a tremendous shortage in the marketplace of American silver eagles. So the first thing that we can offer you here is we actually have the coins. Everybody else is either pre-selling or hoping they can get coins. We've got the coins ready to go. So we own the coins. They will be in your hands. But more importantly, from a numismatic standpoint, from a collecting standpoint, we have a whole different situation. And that different situation is this, that if we go back to the picture, so the United States Mint, you know, as they're getting ready for 2021, they obviously make some coins ahead of time. Those are kind of the early release, pre-release coins that you know, everybody wants because they're the first coins off the production line. The problem is the United States Mint for nearly 2 decades has not, in essence, dated these coins. So we didn't know, like, the 2021 coin struck in 2020 or the 2020 coin struck in 2019. We used to know that 15 years ago. They used to date the boxes. And we thought that stopped completely until we got this. And this came right directly by armored car, right from the U.S. Mint shipping facility, right to the grading company at ANACS. And when they opened this up, you can see there was a big kind of wrap around this. When they opened it up, they went, whoa. And they stopped because it was dated. It says 12/23/20. On the right-hand side there, it says 2021 silver bullion, and it has the box numbers. So now you have this incredible silver eagle that there's a 2 or 3 or 4 week backlog to even be able to buy any of these coins. But we've got not only coins in stock, but coins that were literally struck last year. So in this transition year, I have got a coin that literally is a transition coin. The 2021 silver eagle that was literally struck in 2020, a designation I've not been able to do on a silver eagle for nearly 15 years. And I'm charging you the same exact price as I charge for you go to hsn.com. Look at the 2021 Eagle, just the regular ANACS 2021 Eagle. I sold thousands and thousands. It's $119.95. Not first day of issue. Not struck in 2020. Does not have the grading certificate, the bonus that's almost $50 for the grading certificate alone. And that's what makes this so incredibly special.
Well, and too, here's why people shop HSN, right? You were just saying people are buying this pre-sale. They can't even get it. Coming here at HSN, we are going to ship this to you. And not only that, we give you the opportunity to split your payment. So you don't have to pay the full price. And today's special price of value is incredible. But pay less than $30, $29 and some change. We still ship it to you immediately before you even pay this off. And then you have 30 days to get it into your hands and really look at it before you can decide if you want to send it back or not. I mean, that is an incredible opportunity. That's why so many people come to HSN and why Mike has been here for years and years selling these coins. And Mike, I just have to know your reaction because this is a rare opportunity for everyone who's watching right now. What was your reaction when they made this discovery that this 2021 Silver Eagle Type 1 was struck in 2020 and they put the date on the pallet that was shipped?
On the pallet of coins. Yeah. And like I said, I was kind of floored. I was flat. I mean, they sent me they stopped. They cut the thing because they were getting ready to open and grade. If you notice, the entire pallet remains sealed, remains strapped. And so they sent the photo to me immediately. And I'm like, whoa, don't touch a thing. So we had to do our due diligence. We had to make sure this came directly from the facility, that it never left the armored car truck, that this was the United States Mint. And it's been then basically confirmed by the United States Mint, struck in 2020. These are the box numbers. It's 2021 Silver Eagle. So that is this incredibly special designation. So on that pallet that you see right there, there's 25,000 coins.
Wow.
So here's where we are for the regular American Silver Eagle, just the 2021 West Point Mint Silver Eagle. This is where we are for that. And for the 2021 Silver Eagle, if I'm to order, remember the government does not sell these directly to the public. So if I'm going to go to one of the 12 authorized purchasers, these are the people that distribute them for the United States government, they're private companies. And these are people I've had relationships with for decades. When can I get some more coins? They say 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks before I can get any additional coins. Those are regular issue coins.
Wow.
So they just can't make enough. We're estimating, based on the production figures and what the United States Mint has released, we're estimating no more than 15 million American Silver Eagles that are going to be this classic design, this Type 1 design. You have to understand, in 2013, a relatively nondescript year, they made 45 million American Silver Eagles and sold them out. This year, for this coin, which is only about 10 times more popular, okay, given the fact that it's in a sellout situation, only about 10 times more popular, what you have got is a situation where that coin, the regular coin, is 3 times rarer. So we're looking at this universe of 15 million coins, which is about 40 million coins short. But within that universe of 15 million coins, there's this little tiny slice of incredible collectability that has come along once in almost 2 decades, which is the struck in 2020. So instead of 15 million coins, we're looking at 25,000 coins. If we put that into a special issue all by itself,
wow.
I mean, United States Mint, they released the 2019 American Silver Eagle a couple years ago, made 30,000 of them. It's like a $3,000 coin. Hey, this coin's actually going to be rarer than that because it came off this pallet, this 2020 pallet that we know. And then, not only were there 25,000 coins there, but only 10,987 of them certified perfect.
Yeah.
And in coin collecting, like any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Grade is important. Let's take the first year of the American Silver Eagle, 1986. Mint State 69, 1 grade lower. It's about the same price as this, 119 to 149. In Mint State 70, it's a $700 coin. The only difference is the grade. And this is a Mint State 70, absolutely, positively perfect coin. Here's the thing, because it came off this pallet is absolutely numismatically unique for the last 15 years. If it happened to any Silver Eagle, it would be huge. But it happened to this Silver Eagle, this transition coin, this most important numismatic coin that the United States Mint has probably made, certainly in the last quarter century.
And you said it too, Mike. So MS70, that's perfect. You can't get any better than that, right? And then can I ask you about the design too? Are we going to see this design again for the Silver Eagle?
Absolutely not. That's the deal. So when they first started making the Silver Eagle, they reprised the obverse of this from the Adolph E. Wyman, designed the Walking Liberty half dollar, which was first released in 1916. So they took that design, considered by many people for 100 years to be the most beautiful silver coin ever done by the U.S. government. The reverse design is a heraldic eagle that was done by John Mercanti. Okay, and that has graced the back of the American Silver Eagle from 1986 until this in 2021. It will change to an eagle in flight. It will change to an eagle in flight about July of this year. Now, well, the official change will be in July, and here's the situation. Here's what you need to get on the phone. I mean, you're getting the first day of issue. You get the struck in 2020. You get the grading certificate. So you take any coin and have it certified, guaranteed and authenticated. 2 coins, that's a $50 value. You get that as a bonus. But understand, when this coin is done, they're going to the new coin. And the United States government is going to start making the Type 2s in July when they release them. Our information is they're going to start making the Type 2s in April.
Oh, wow.
So here's what it comes down to. Right now, there's at least a 3-week wait to maybe 4-week wait if you order an American Silver Eagle today, 2021 Type 1, this classic design.
Right.
They're only going to be making them for about another 6 weeks.
Wow.
February, March, April, they're starting the new one. So there's really that has not been spoken for, maybe 2 weeks of American Silver Eagle production left in the Type 1. So that they want to have millions, tens of millions of coins ready for the Type 2. So what they've created is not only, of course, this last in the series, and then, of course, we've got not only the last in the series, but the first and the last in the series, since it was struck in 2020, and we can prove it, which everybody's guessed that there's coins that can do this, but this is categorical proof. So what we have is the Mint has created this incredibly popular coin that they have absolutely, positively not going to make enough coins, because they're going to 100% focus on Type 2 here. They're going to 100% focus on the new Type 2 coins. They're going to make 40 or 50 million of those, which, by the way, is still going to be 50 million coins short on those.
Wow.
This coin ends up being so phenomenally rare. As a matter of fact, it'll be the rarest silver eagle of the last certainly last decade or decade and a half, and the most popular. You do the math on supply and demand.
Oh my gosh, wow. And let's talk about the demand, right? Because you're saying you go anywhere else, you're on a waiting list for 3 to 4 weeks. Here at HSN, we already have them for you. We were able to secure these for you. And why HSN? Well, you have 30 days to actually get these into your hands. Look at it, we give you everything. We give you the beautiful case, and with that, 2 grading certificates that Mike will dive into. That's about a $62 value in itself. You get all of that today for our today's special value. 30 days to look over it, you know, have it in your hands. And then, not only that, you don't even have to pay us in full in order for us to ship it to you immediately. Less than $30, $29 and some change. That flex pay, that's for everyone. You pay that right now. We will immediately send this to you. So such a unique opportunity. A rare opportunity as well, because Mike was just here in December with Suzanne Runyon. I knew they'd do it for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. That today's special sold out. So we only have one once a year. Now we have a unique opportunity where we're bringing you a second one here in February for this discovery that Mike just stumbled across, the Type 1 Silver Eagle MS70, the highest grade that you said. That is a perfect grade on this one, Mike. And I want to dive into, I mean, you talked about the amazing discovery on this, the photo that we show that this was struck in 2020. It's the 2021 Silver Eagle, but it was struck in 2020. There's the date right there, talking about the limitability of Silver Eagles, especially this one in the Type 1. But let's talk about the grading certificate that people do, because that's honestly, that's the cherry on top, right? That everyone gets 2 of these grading certificates. So what do they do with this?
Well, they get one grade. They get one certificate good for 2 coins. So, so don't expect to get 2 certificates in your package. You'll get one certificate. It's good for 2 coins. And here's what it is: one of the primary problems in the numismatic industry for decades and decades is when you were buying and selling coins. Since grade is the single most important thing in terms of value of a coin. So the seller would say that it's this grade, the buyer would say that it's grade, they'd haggle, and depending on the grade, that's kind of where the price ended up. Well, years ago, well, many decades ago, well, just about 3, they came up with this independent third-party company. There's 4 major grading companies, only 4 recognized grading companies: PCGS, NGC, ANACS, and ICG. And what you do is you send your coins to them, and they independently evaluate. It's an appraisal in essence. And then they ultrasonically seal the coins and guarantee them for weight, content, and purity. It allows for what we call sight unseen trading. So in other words, you can buy a coin, and if ANACS or PCGS or NGC says it's Mint State 70, you can believe it's Mint State 70. So in other words, you know, you don't have to haggle back and forth on condition. The condition has been set. The condition's been guaranteed. The standards are high. And so you get to take 2 coins of your choice. Now, to have a numismatic expert, I don't know if you've ever priced an appraisal, but it ain't cheap. And if you want any 2 coins that you choose, you can send into ANACS and have their experts grade them for weight, content, purity, authenticity, and grade. With the entire thing, they'll ultrasonically encapsulate every one of those coins. Now, if you buy 2 of these, and I see some people are buying 2 and 5 and 10 of these, you'll get a grading certificate good for 2 coins with every single solitary coin you buy. So if you buy 5 today's special, you'll be able to grade 10 coins. Wow. If you buy 10 today's specials, you'll be able to grade 20 coins. And so given the value of this and how important this coin is, the fact that we have the coins in stock, I'm certain that we have dealers shopping out there because they're going to grade coins anyway. So in other words, that, you know, that's just an extra bonus for a dealer particularly because they grade lots of coins. And then in essence, for you to be able to get the coin for, let's call it $60, because it's a $62 value with the Red Oak presentation box. I mean, that coin at $60, if I sold this coin for $59.95, I mean, 10,000 coins, I know several guys that would have just bought them all. I wouldn't even have them do HSA. They'd say, I'll take all 10,000 at that. And so that's the situation. That's what you're bringing in. Remember, we're charging. We have all these extra things, the extra designation of first day of issue, the extra almost pre-first day of issue is really, since it was struck in 2020. We have the grading certificate, and it's the same exact price as I charge for the regular American 2021 Silver Eagle, same thing that I have in stock. That's not struck in 2020. That's not struck first day of issue. I sold thousands and thousands of those. Doesn't have a grading certificate. So that's why this is so popular. And we have sold literally thousands and thousands and thousands of these coins already.
And this discovery, it just does. Can you talk a little bit about, so we had the photo where we showed the pallet to show that it was struck in 2020. I mean, this is a pallet, this is tons of silver, but then you only bring us, you said, I'm only gonna bring you the perfect grade, MS70. So talk about, I mean, when's the last time a discovery like this was made?
Well, it's been almost 15 years since we've been able to categorically prove and establish the provenance of an American Silver Eagle that it was struck in the previous year. The government has done it, but we haven't been able to prove it. They make American Silver Eagles what they call homogeneous. They don't put mint marks on them. They don't make any distinguishing characteristics on purpose. They used to date these boxes. Inside, there used to be a dated slip, a counting slip in all these boxes. But they stopped that almost 2 decades ago. Okay, they stopped that almost 2 decades ago. So we have older coins that we would be able to do this with. 1990 struck in 1989. Those bring thousands and thousands of dollars. We never thought we'd be able to do this again. Now, you have to understand, this is one pallet. We bought about 15 pallets all told.
Oh, my gosh.
This is the only one that did this. All the other ones were just pallets, just like everything else we've ever seen. I don't know. It's because it was sitting in the warehouse the longest, and they had to make sure that they didn't confuse it with the 2020 Silver Eagles that they were shipping and making. I have no idea why they did it, why they strapped it. And we could only get this if literally we bought the pallet. So in other words, if I would have bought one of the boxes, which is how most people are dealers, they buy a box or 2 boxes, they would have never known this. We only knew this because, one, somebody at the government wrote this on here and has confirmed that, so we could say struck in 2020. Secondly, because we bought 50 boxes, and you have to understand, 25,000 American Silver Eagles, we're looking at the better part of, the better part of $1 million. Actually a little over $1 million for that coin. So you're looking at $1 million worth of silver right there, almost a ton of silver. But then it's got this special designation that it's not only this 2021 Eagle that absolutely positively everybody has to own, that everybody's scrambling to own. Everybody's on a short shipping situation with this, where if they have coins in stock, they're usually paying tremendous premiums if they're lucky to get them at all. That dealers are weeks and weeks and weeks behind in shipments in terms of from the authorized purchasers, and that's not to get certified coins. That's to get coins in the boxes that you see here. Then you have to send them in. Then you have to get them certified. And out of those 25,000 coins, which are a special little tranche, this special little slice of collectability that we haven't seen in nearly 2 decades. And like I said, if this was any coin, if it happened in 2018 or 17 or 16, it would have been incredible. But it happened in this year. This year, that's the transition year. This is the year that's the legacy year, the end of the entire series. So not only did it happen, and then this coin really, since it's a transition coin, this is really a transition coin. We thought 2020 was going to be the last year, and it's not. The United States government changed it to 21. Well, you have a coin that perfectly represents that, struck in 2020. So you've got these 25,000 coins out of 15 million that are special in every respect. But out of that, only 10,987 certified absolutely perfect mint state 70 first day of issue at ANACS. You can only get these in ANACS. They don't have any of these coins at any of the other grading services because there was one pallet, and it was at ANACS. And that's the one thing that we 100% know about this. And so that's the beauty of this. It's unique. It's exclusive. And like I said, we could charge $199. I could charge $199. I could charge $229. I could charge $240. We could charge whatever we want. There's nothing like it in the marketplace. But what did we do? We charged exactly what we charged for the regular American Silver Eagle.
Wow.
And that's why I've been here for almost 20 years. That's why I've sold $1 billion worth of coins, because we give you the coins that are special, unique, and collectible year after year.
Yes.
Give you flex pay, as you've talked about, 30-day money-back guarantees, things that nobody else in the industry is able to give you, and coins that nobody else in the industry even has.
Yeah, that's why people come to HSN, right? Not only do you get to split your payment, you have 30 days to have it in your hands before you decide if you want to keep it or send it back. You also get the opportunity. This isn't a pre-sale. We're going to give it to you. You don't have to be in that 3 or 4 week line that a lot of people are in. Such a unique opportunity. So for under $30 with that flex pay, we can send this to you. We would love to send it to you. You're getting everything that you see. 753615 is the item number if you want to key that into hsn.com, because I know a lot of you are jumping on the phones to get this. Over 3,900 of our today's specials already out the door, so we expect it to be a busy day, and we'll see if it lasts until the end. We could have a sellout just like we did in December, but we have more specials